I spent my 24th birthday crying. And I don't just mean, oh, I was a little sad, or I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. No, I mean crying, real tears. Because that was the first time in my life that I really opened my eyes and realized I was nowhere near where I envisioned my life to look like. Growing up, I knew 3 things. I knew I wanted to be a teacher. I knew that I wanted to be a mother, an amazing mother at that. And I knew that I wanted to have a family. I knew I wanted to love a man unconditionally. And I low-key had this timeline, although it wasn't like written down in stone or anything. In my head, I just envisioned myself by 24, at least making my way toward these things, right? And at 24, I had a child. So that was great. I checked that off of my list. Yet I couldn't really be an extraordinary mother because I was so miserable and heartbroken 24/7, caught up in everything else. I spent years as an education major. Every internship I walked out and I was like, this is not it. Like, I know that I wanted to be a teacher my entire life, but this is not it. I'm not fulfilled in this at all. And I wanted a family so badly that I sat around for years fighting to keep this man whose actions showed he didn't really want me like he said he did. And I remember at 24, I really sat there crying, like, what are you doing, bro? And then I cried at 25 and 26 and 27 and 28. I have cried for 5 birthdays straight. And for what? Like, I was crying because my life didn't turn out the way that I envisioned it, yet I wasn't doing not one single thing to try to go after that, as if my life was over, as if I didn't have my entire life still ahead of me. This year, I was about a month away from my 29th birthday, and I remember sitting there thinking, okay, you're gonna do it again. You're gonna do it again, and then what? You're gonna do it again next year, and next year, and next year. And I was just so done. Like, God, I remember the exact night, from the smell in the room to my son snoring. Like, I remember everything, and I was done. Like, I'm not doing this shit anymore. Either I'm taking myself out of here, truly, on some real shit, or we're gonna get up and fix our life, because I am not sitting around living like this the rest of my life. You're out of your mind. And I know I be saying some triggering shit on here, but sometimes you need to be triggered, bro, because it's not just you feeling like that. We've all felt like that before. I woke up the next morning and I went hard for myself, and I ain't stopped since. When I tell you, I packed our entire house up and left in 30 days. I was out. Like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this life that I created, and I'm going after more, and can't shit stop me, because I made a decision that night. And I don't even mean to get emotional like that, because usually I keep it a G on this app, you know, but honestly, just thinking back to that night, I've been a genuine individual my entire life, and that ain't even on no bragging shit. That's real. I've been a good person my whole life, yet I almost took myself out of here for what? Because I had a pity party? Because I felt bad for myself? Because I made stupid decisions that led me into bad relationships or bad friendships or bad situations? That's on me. Fix it. Change it, bro. Like, you're the one that decided to do that, so decide the opposite. You can tell I've been low-key ignoring this question for real, because I get asked this all the time. And I knew that the second I made a video on this, I was going to get emotional, because I'm just going to have to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coming on here telling no lies. I could have saved myself at 24. Had I followed my heart and my intuition, I could have saved myself at 24. I didn't have to hit rock bottom at 28 years old to get some type of motivation to really change my life and get happier and healthier. And you don't either. That is my entire point. No matter how old you are, it's never too late to wake up and be like, you know what? I don't want this anymore. Let's change for the better. Let's make a happier life. Let's make different decisions instead of sitting around thinking that the same decisions is going to give us different results. It's not. You have to wake up and decide that you want different, that you want better, and then you have to go get it. Now look at me, teaching. Funny how shit comes around, huh?